What would you say to him?
I would say, give us it back or you're going to get this.
Hello and welcome to the Everything is Black and White podcast. I'm Musgrove. Hope you guys are doing well, bringing you a very special video, so make sure you hit thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Cup fever has well and truly gripped Tyneside. I'm over here at North Shields at Preston Grange Primary School at their Black and White Day, a very special day that they've put on to support Newcastle United and Eddie Howe ahead of the Carabao Cup final against Liverpool. We're going to go in and find out exactly what they're doing, have a bit of a sing-along, but more importantly to talk to some mad Newcastle United youngsters to find out why the club means as much to them as it does to you guys. Let's go and find out why. I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen so far from Preston Grange Primary School. Thank you to the school for letting me come in and do this project. If you want more of the kids singing and chanting, do look back on our YouTube channel because there'll be a separate video going out with all that on. Plenty of Geordie anthems being sung very well by the pupils there. But what you're going to see now is kind of the kids say the funniest things meets Newcastle United. I've spoken to 16 pupils from the school and have the opportunity to ask them questions about the football club, why the club means so much to them, who's the biggest Newcastle United fan they know, which player do they love more than any other, can they beat Liverpool in the Carabao Cup final, and various other Newcastle United related questions. It has been an absolute laugh doing this. It really has put a smile on my face because these kids are confident, they're charismatic, they're very, very quick and quirky as well with their answers. So hopefully you've enjoyed this, or you will enjoy it as much as I have done putting it all together. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on it. Let me know in the comments on your thoughts on how the kids have done answering these questions. Let's get on with the show. Can you tell me why you support Newcastle United?
Because I bleed black and white and I go to all the Newcastle United games. I sit in the strawberry corner, I've got a season ticket and I'm just a Geordie lass. I'm a Geordie lass, I love Newcastle and I just love being a Geordie and I love how I support the team.
And can you tell me how much of a Newcastle United fan, how big a Newcastle United fan you are?
As much as the universe.
Really big because I've been to lots of games.
Really big because anytime we lose I'll probably cry.
Really big because every time we win a match I just celebrate so mad.
Probably the size of the sun. Probably the size of the galaxy. Probably like around the world like 10 times. Probably like the size of the universe. I'm quite a big Newcastle fan. I've been at quite a few matches, and since I'm little, I've just loved the club. And like I remember when I was little, I was singing one of the chants, and I've still got the video of it. I'm a pretty big Newcastle fan. Like as I say, I've been at loads of matches, and I've supported Newcastle United my whole life, so I'm never gonna like support another team.
But what's your favourite thing about Newcastle United and why?
Because when we score, they all smile and that makes me happy because that means they're all glad that they scored. Probably when you go to the matches and the atmosphere is just so like exciting and up a height, and it's so loud, and it really like I could just imagine being one of the players and having the confidence to do that just because of the atmosphere.
That there's like such a good team. We've got brilliant players, and like if one of the players like got sold, there would still be like a perfect team. So everyone who's joined the team, like they just fit in perfectly.
Everyone works hard for each other, and all the fans support each other. And there's like there's not as much disagreements.
Who is the biggest Newcastle United fan that you know?
Probably Ollie. Probably Ollie. Probably my dad and some of my dad's friends, because all the time they'll literally, sometimes they come round to my house to watch the match, sometimes in my dad's like bar room. But honestly, like if they miss, it's very, very loud. But then if they score, it's also very, very loud. So they're always just very enthusiastic about it, and they're probably the biggest supporters I know.
So what happens when they miss?
They just go, oh, and then one of my dad's friends doesn't get very happy at all. So he just always complains about what they could have done better.
What happens when they score?
Oh, they're just, yeah.
Yeah, and all the memories I have as little is just like, get in!
Yeah.
I'll say with my granddad.
How big of a Newcastle United fan is he?
Big. My great-great-granddad, because he used to be the captain of Newcastle.
Wow, who was that?
No idea.
How big of a Newcastle? Who's the biggest Newcastle United fan you know?
My sister, like, she's got all of Newcastle, like, she painted that bed frame black and white.
Wow.
Me. Because I've got my own bed sheet with Newcastle and stuff, and I've got a Newcastle room.
Who's your favourite player and why?
Isak.
Why Isak?
Ellie good. Bruno, because he's got skills like me, and I like his hairstyle.
Are you going to go blonde, do you think?
And for me, it's probably Isak, because every time when I've went to the match, he's like scored, so it's a bit like a lucky charm. I think Shaw, like, because he's a centre back, and I want to be a centre back. Like, I just like his hairstyle, and I've got a Shaw water bottle that has got his signature, and I've lost it though.
Can you pass like him?
And Eddie Howe, because like we're nearly identical, and we play the same position.
So if it was you versus Anthony Gordon in a foot race, because he's quite quick, would you beat him?
He will.
No, he won't.
He's probably fast.
You-
I've raced him before, and he's beats.
Are you faster than Anthony Gordon?
To be fair, he's only little.
He's the athlete.
Yeah.
He is fast.
So maybe when you're older, you're good.
Yeah.
That's if you keep up the hard work. Gordon, because I think I play football like him, and I like Sean Longstaff because he obviously came to this school, and I like to inspire to be like him, and I've had his shirt before.
Jolin and then Tonali, because I played similar positions to them, and Tonali's like really good on the ball and quick, and he has quick feet with getting up and down the pitch.
Bruno, because he's inspired us to like join my own football team. He's inspired us like more to love football, and he carries on the team like as he's just like become captain, he carries on the team.
I think, well, I've got a couple actually. Isak, Anthony Gordon and Sean Longstaff, because they're all really good players. Sean Longstaff came to our school. Well, Isak, he scores every goal like Elliot said. And, well, Anthony Gordon, because he's good.
Well, the next question is about Alexander Isak, and we'll start over on the right here. Do you think he's the best striker in the world at the moment?
Yeah, 100%, I think.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, but million times.
Yeah, he's like, you know how like Man City have like Mamouche and Haaland. Real Madrid have like Vinicius Junior and Mbappe, Barcelona have Lewandowski, but I think he can top over all of them at the moment.
Who comes close to him, do you think? Any names?
Messi.
Vinicius.
Haaland.
And he's better than all of them right now?
Yeah.
Rumours that Arsenal want to buy.
They can't even afford him. They haven't got enough money.
Would that be your message?
Yeah. If they get them, I'm gonna have a word with their manager.
What would you say to him?
I'll say, give us it back or you're gonna get this.
If you scored for Newcastle United, what would your celebration be?
Go mad. That and then like sliding on my knees. Mine would probably be maybe like taking my shirt off.
You'd get a yellow card for that.
I don't care.
I'll do the gritty.
The what?
Gritty.
What's that?
It goes like...
How good of a job do you think Eddie Howe's done?
I think he's done an amazing job. Even like we have like the last week where I think last week we got beaten Man City 4-0. I think 4-0 yeah. And you can't win every game, but like if you think he's got to 2 cup finals, Champions League football, which hasn't happened in a while, and he's brought in some amazing players, and then he's made the club even a bigger club.
I think he's done excellent of how to he's coached the team brilliant, and he's made the team like a loving team, and I think he might make history this Carabao Cup. I think he's done pretty good because he's made the team motivated and not give up. I think Eddie Howe's just been good because he's giving some motivation, and he's just been the best coach that Newcastle has had.
Not really the best, but Bobby Robson.
Bobby better than Eddie?
Yeah.
But if Eddie wins a cup, right, does that make him better than Bobby?
I think he would be, but Eddie Howe's a good coach. Also, there's been rumours about him going to England, but I think when he retires, he should go. Yeah, he's probably going to go to England. He's such a good coach because he's led the team to this day just to go in the final for the FA Cup. So many finals we've been in, we've just lost, but we've carried it. Eddie Howe's carried the team, and he's just really a good coach.
Quite a good job this season because obviously we're top half of the table and we're around about top 6.
I think he's done pretty well because earlier in the season we were getting really bad, and as you said, people were saying I don't think Eddie should go, but now I think most people would disagree about that because he's made us get into the top half of the table, and we're in Wembley, so hope we'll win. A great job.
Quite a good job because we're in the final this year. In 2 years we're going through. In 2022 we're going to the final.
What do you like about Eddie Howe?
He's a really good coach.
And obviously a few months ago things weren't going quite to plan.
Yeah.
And some people said it's a time for Eddie Howe to go. They were totally wrong, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you have said to them?
You're talking nonsense.
Yeah.
Do you think he could do his job?
Is that a question?
It is a question. Do you think could you manage Newcastle United?
Yeah.
You could. Fantastic. You're the only person to say that so far. 2, there we go. We've got 2 future managers. Could you manage Newcastle United?
I think I could as well, yeah.
Do we think we could do Eddie Howe's job? Do you think you could be a manager of Newcastle United?
Yeah.
So we've got 4 future Newcastle United managers right here.
Well, not a manager, a player.
You want to be a player first? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be manager.
You'll be
And
manager.
I'll retire. I want to be like Zidane.
Wow, that is some claim. Do you know there's a story that Zidane could have actually played for Newcastle United under Kevin Keegan, but it was turned down, and he would have just cost £1.5 million.
What? Only?
Yeah. Right, we've got some pictures for you to have a look at,
Okay.
and I want you to pass these out, and then when we get to the end, you show it to the camera. So if you pass it down, okay, take a look, pass it down, and we'll get. Let me show it up to the camera. Do we know who it is?
Mad Dog.
My dog, Jason Tindall.
Do we love the fact he's a bit of a wind-up merchant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He winds players up
sometimes.
of that fan.
To get them sent off early.
Oh, he's got a couple of red cards, but he likes to try and take Eddie's place and get the team higher and try to get them more passion.
I think he helps Eddie Howe a lot in the managing aspect of the job, because you can see sometimes Eddie Howe sitting down looking tactically at how the team's playing. He'll also be standing in the manager's box controlling the team. I think he's a really big part of the management side that Eddie Howe does.
He's a bit of a wind-up merchant, isn't he? But we love that, right? We love that.
That's what Geordies do.
There's another one coming down the line.
Is that Shearer? I knew it.
Top both goals in the Prem of all time.
Yeah, Shearer.
Can you guess who this is?
Who was it?
Alan Shearer.
What do we know about Alan Shearer?
He's a good player and he's got a good celebration. He was just class on the ball, but not better than Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho was just like hard to get off the ball. You just couldn't.
What was his celebration?
This.
Do we know how many goals he scored in the Premier League?
I think it's in the 700s.
Do you have any more guesses on how many goals he scored in the Premier League?
About like 100 and something. 135.
Maybe like 956.
If Alan sees us, I'm sure he'll take that. He scored 260 goals in the Premier League.
200.
He's the all-time record goal scorer of the whole entire Premier League ever.
I was far off.
I think you got Ronaldo's numbers.
Me and George were very far.
And he's also the club's record goal scorer as well.
Wow.
Do you think he will be able? Do you think Alexander Isak might catch Shearer's record?
Definitely.
Yeah.
He's a good striker and I think he'll catch him one day. Maybe not now, but definitely one day.
That picture that you're holding there, do we know where it's taken?
Is it the Gallagher? Wait, look. That's him against Sunderland at the stadium.
Yes, this red and white. Oh yeah, oh my god, a Macum.
That was his last ever goal, penalty, and then he got injured.
Macum! I think Alan Shearer's like, obviously in the past when he played for Newcastle United, he was really good and he's like such a icon, and as soon as you hear his name, everyone knows his name because he's that excellent.
Premier League's all-time top goal scorer, and I think it's Newcastle's all-time top goal scorer.
Oh.
He's a really good striker. He's probably the best striker Newcastle has had, and he scored lots of goals for them.
Right. Third picture to show you. Yeah, look and send it down. You can put them two down, Kobe. Any ideas?
Yeah, I know.
Wait.
Yeah, I know what the cup is.
I think I do.
I know what the cup is. I know this. Oh, I said it to somebody.
Come on then, what is it?
FA Cup. Yeah.
It's the FA Cup, Alan Shearer holding it.
I wish. It's Alan Shearer.
I wish this was us next week or something, whatever.
I
When
wish.
we play Liverpool.
That's unfortunate. It's not Alan
That
Shearer.
was.
That's not Alan Shearer.
We've never won. This is the last time Newcastle won the FA Cup in 1955.
1955.
Do we know how long ago that was? How long?
1755.
70 years ago.
1755.
That's Jimmy Schooler.
Jimmy Schooler.
He was the captain in 1955.
Also, Alan Shearer joined like 2 years after.
Alan Shearer joined a good 40 years after. Yeah, that's how long ago that is.
Yeah.
That's not the word. Is that Bobby Charlton? Yeah, it's Bobby Charlton. Yeah.
It's not Bobby Charlton.
That's not Bobby Charlton.
No, not Bobby.
That's
That man holding.
1955.
Yeah.
Gas. Yeah.
About 30 years
Was it
too
the FA
early.
Cup?
Yeah.
It's the FA Cup 1955, the last time Newcastle won.
Was it Bobby Charlton?
It's not. He's called Jimmy Schooler.
Jimmy went to the camera.
Yeah, show the camera.
When Newcastle won the FA Cup in 1955.
Look at this man. Get this man on a pub quiz team. He's unbelievable. You are right. And was it yourself you mentioned? How long ago was it?
7
There
years.
we go. 70 years since Newcastle last won a domestic trophy. When I say that, we'll start at this end. How does it make you feel?
It makes me feel more confident in us winning in the final because as 70 is like quite a round number, it feels like it is the year. It's the year that we can do this, and yeah, it just makes me more enthusiastic about the cup final.
Yeah, I know I wasn't alive, but
No one in this room was.
I was really proud of them even when I wasn't there, and it's just amazing how they've just been that far and done that far.
It was 70 years ago, it's quite a long time.
I think we want to win the cup this year to try and change it and hopefully get off the first Carabao Cup we can win and then we make history.
Like he said, if we lose the Carabao Cup, well, I don't think will happen. It would be 71 years since we've won a trophy, so it would be
Nice and round.
yeah, it won't be nice and round.
When we say 70 years since the last won a domestic trophy, how does that make you guys feel?
It makes us feel shocked and it reminds me of my granddad because he's 71.
It was quite a long time ago. It was it just feels amazing to be in the Carabao Cup.
Yeah, because obviously if we were against Tottenham, since Tottenham were on and off, I had a feeling Tottenham might have came back and won it if it was Tottenham, but since it's Liverpool, I think we'll come back and win the game against Liverpool.
I think I have high hopes that we will, and obviously Liverpool are good, but we're up better, and obviously we've progressed since the last time we went to Wembley, so I've got really high hopes that we could win the trophy.
Oh yeah, I definitely think they can beat Liverpool if they work as a team, which they have in the past few games, and if they have the confidence that they believe they can do it this time. And obviously we've got a goalkeeper back this time, so...
Probably not, but I've got a good feeling we'll have. Of course.
If Eddie Howe said to you, you're going to come into the dressing room before they went out at Wembley, I want you to do the team talk, what would you say to the players?
I would say since it's the final, if since we haven't won 70 years, you would want to win, have high hopes and don't if Liverpool start leading, don't hang your heads and just be confident and carry on and be determined the whole game.
I would wait, what was the question?
What would you, if Eddie Howe said, come into the dressing room, you're going to deliver the team talk, what would you tell them?
I would tell them, right, we haven't won in 70 years, so let's make it this year and try think your best, and the crowd will be cheering you on, and just don't let Liverpool let down in you. Always have that strength that you're the best team. I would just say be positive, don't think bad, and just do the best you can. Carry lads.
Yeah, I'd say don't drop your heads, have the confidence you can do it, and work as a team. You know the crowd's going to be all cheering for you all the thing. How is it, lads?
Try your hardest and do your best. Liverpool's a good team, but we're better.
You're going to smash Liverpool down to the ground.
It's basically just Skulls v Geordies, and it's going to be good. We're going to win.
You've got all the fans celebrating behind you, so you need to win.
Can't
Fantastic.
let the team down.
Well, having won this in 70 years, you've got this. Don't worry if they've scored a goal, and just do your best and just try to score. Doesn't matter if you win or lose, just celebrate that you made it in the final.
It's time to make history, boys. Try and grab the cup with both of your hands.
Yeah. They do.
To believe in yourselves and work for your teammates and make sure you win your battles, because in 90 minutes we could be lifting a trophy.
Try your best and never give up, and just always stay on the ball.
Don't give up until the final whistle blows. Howie, come on lads, you've got ice in your veins.
Love that.
How are the lads? Don't give up.
If they were to win, and we'll start on the right hand side, what would it mean to you?
It would mean it'd be such an honour to me because like hopefully if we do win, I could look down on it like my granddad does and say possibly my future grandkids, if I have grandkids, how good we were back then, and hopefully we'll have a few more trophies back from that time.
Come on! Yeah! Away the tune! Come on!
And if Newcastle were to win the League Cup, how would you guys celebrate?
I'll just go mental.
I'll go mental for the chairs everywhere.
Shoo! Shoo!
I don't support Ronaldo, you know.
And I'll take
That's Ronaldo's.
What would it mean? So what would it mean if Newcastle won?
A lot.
A lot.
It don't really win the World Cup.
My parents are like old, right? Not that old, but sometimes the 40s and 30s. And they haven't seen Newcastle win a trophy either, but well, I know I have. It's not something.
2 seconds of that. Go. What would it mean to say like your parents then if Newcastle won it? Do you think they'd get upset and cry and be happy?
I think my mum will just have happy tears, and me, my dad and my brother would absolutely just go mental. I would probably be on the floor, rolling about, just screaming, yes! And just, yeah.
Just one final image then. Nobody even wants to look at it.
Oh no, I know it.
You know it already.
Yeah, you know what I'm right. Hey, that's it. That's it. Yeah, no one wants to look at that.
Oh my god! Oh, can I rip it or not?
No, it is. I can see.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Don't want to know.
What is it?
Sunderland supporters out there, I hate this. Just get that off, please. Newcastle's better.
Show it to the camera. How much would it take for you to put that shirt on?
Probably infinity.
Elon Musk's bank account.
Yeah.
Yes.
Infinity.
I wouldn't even.
Can anyone even say the name of the team?
No. Nope. I'll be sick.
I don't think you want to see
Can
that.
anyone say the name of the shirt?
Yes! So definitely!
How much would I have to pay you to put that shirt on?
Oh no! £50,000. £1 million! Not £1 million!
I'm not
never wear a Southern top.
Oh, Anthony Gordon. Oh, Anthony Gordon. Oh, Anthony Gordon. Oh, Anthony Gordon.
E-I-E-I-O. Up the Premier League we go. When we get to Europe, this is what we sing. I'm a Geordie, Super Geordie, Eddie is okay.
Anthony Gordon, going down the ring. Gordon, makes the Geordie sing. Gordon, but I'm going to Madrid. E-I-E-I-E-I-O. Up the Premier League we go. When we get to Europe, this is what we sing. We are Geordies, Super Geordies, Eddie is our king.